So here I am picking up my Tesla. Here we go. Tesla in West Drayton. Well, this is my Jaguar XK 4.2, which I bought about 5 years ago. It's been a fantastic car, and just over a year ago I had it wrapped in this beautiful purple. And as you can see, as you walk around it, it changes from blue to purple as you walk around. Stunning colour, and it got more admiring looks in the first 24 hours of having it done than it ever did when it was a pale blue colour. And as you can see there, I've painted the calipers as well in purple. It's the older model, as you can see, with the gear stick, whereas the newer models have got a knob to turn. And it's done 72,000 miles. So I'm going to be trading it in for my new Tesla 60D in January. So a 4.2 petrol engine, not to 60 in, God knows. And I got my private registration number on there. And it's hard to believe that Tesla have only offered me £9,750 to trade in this Jaguar XK. Oh well, look at that blue, look at that purple, and the beautiful tan seats inside. Now my new Tesla 60D has got a similar colour seat as well. The front of the car, as you can see, I've done the mesh upgrade on the grille, and you can see it underneath there, and I've also installed daytime running lights at the bottom, which you can see are on there. Beautiful car, I've loved it, but I just fancied a change, and timing was right to buy a new Tesla 60D. So I'll be driving this car down to West Drayton, and here we are in West Drayton, and as you can see there, that's the chassis of the Model S, and just outside the window there you can see my Jaguar XK traded in. Here we go, Tesla in West Drayton. And that Jaguar XK looks good there next to those Model S's, doesn't it?
It does.
So here I am picking up my Tesla, and there's me after my Christmas festivities, looking a little bit overweight. And there's the young lady who's handing me the keys for the new Tesla. And she's very good because she spent about half an hour going through the car after it was unveiled. And as she's about to unveil it now, we're about to see it for the first time.
How did you feel?
It was fantastic. It was great to see the car in the flesh. And actually the quality of that finish is pretty good. Look at that shine on there, because there has been some criticism over Tesla's finish, but I've been very impressed at the finish of it. And I was just checking the finish there, as you saw when I just stroked it, because I was told to watch out for the quality of the finish on Tesla cars. But so far it looks pretty good. So she's shown me the frunk. The frunk is where the engine would be in my XK, and showing me how to close it in the correct format, although someone did say afterwards that this is not the correct format to close it, but it's closed anyway. It's got the automatic hatchback on the boot, or the trunk as they say in the US, which is the premium package. And there we have the charging port open, which opens and closes automatically on the new Model S from October 2016. And under there is some storage, and there is the cable, the UMC cable for charging at home. So the UMC adapter is for charging at home. It's got a 3-pin plug, and it enables you to charge at about 5 to 6 miles per hour overnight. There's also a blue adapter in there, which is for connecting to something else, but I don't know what that's for. So she's now shown me the how to use the charger. This is the It's probably a destination charger, that one, or the Tesla charger. That's a Tesla home charger. Just show me what the cable's like, and I now know that's a Type 2 charger, which is the same as BMW use as well. Type 2 charger. And of course all the Tesla superchargers are also Type 2 plugs. And of course what they do, they actually have the name for all the people picking up cars that day. And I was one of many that day, because this was the 6th of January 2017, and many people were picking up their cars for the new 2017 year. So quick summary, it's the Tesla 60D, which is the 60 kilowatt battery. In actual fact, it's a 75 kilowatt battery, but what they do is with software, they downgrade it to 60 kilowatts, and apparently it equates to about 62 kilowatts. And the reduction in price was about £7,800. I've got the 21-inch wheels there, which a lot of people say, you know, they're not so good for range and ride, but with the air suspension on this car, it's pretty good. And it's got the tan upholstery inside, almost the same colour as my old car, the Jaguar XK. And it does feel good getting in the Tesla for the first time, being my own car. Up until then, I'd only test driven some cars. I'd driven 2 Teslas beforehand, a 90D and a P90D.
Did the car actually move forward just then?
Yeah, she asked me to move forward because somebody behind was about to have their presentation as well, and that's why we moved forward. So what she's doing now is taking me through the 17-inch screen in the Tesla and showing me some of the controls, which of course enables you to set it up for the driver. The fact that you can download music from Spotify, play songs. In fact, by pressing the top right-hand button on your steering wheel and speaking, and you can just ask them to play any song, and it will go out into the internet on Spotify, find that song, and you can then select from the various albums it brings up and just select the one you want. So it's very, very good, because when I'm showing the car to people, they're quite impressed that you can find any music you want. The other thing it can do, you can set up the profile for your driver based on the key you have in your pocket. So in this case, you can set up the key that I carry for my settings in the car, the steering wheel height, the mirrors, the seats. And if my wife drives the car, then when she gets in the car, it'll recognise it's her key and enable her to do it as well. Obviously, it's got the sat-nav built in on the screens, and you can program where you want to go. And what it also does, it points out where the superchargers are and which ones you need to stop at to top up for the rest of your journey. It also tells you what battery or mileage you've got left when you get to that supercharger. So you know whether you've got a 10% buffer, 5%, or in some cases maybe only 1%. I think if that's the case though, they'd probably direct you to a nearer supercharger to top up, because Tesla don't like the batteries to go down too far, otherwise it starts to deteriorate the life of the battery.
And these are all things she's explaining to you now, is it? On the
Yeah, she's going through various things here on the screen. Now, while I was in the showroom, the Model X was there, and this is the Model X, which has got the Falcon wing doors. Lovely car, quite large. It's an SUV and can have up to 7 seats. I think this one is the 6-seat configuration, but a lovely looking car in red. I suppose what I could do is, it's rather than my brother get a Model S, maybe I should buy him a Model X for Christmas. Well, I hope you enjoyed my showroom experience of picking up my brand new Tesla 60D. We will be doing more videos in the future, and as I get to know the car, I'll be able to share those videos with you. And by all means, if it helps you in your decision to buy a Tesla, then by all means you can use my referral code, which we'll put on the down below, and enables you to get £750 off your Tesla, or if you're in the US, it's $1,000, worth having. So look forward to seeing you on the next video, and if you like it, please do like it, comment below, and please subscribe. Bye for now.